Okay, let us discuss the problem number. So this is figure is 1.19 and problem number 1.76. So let us discuss problem number 1.76. So this is problem 1.76. Let me first make the diagram for this question. So the diagram is given, so there is a figure you can see in your book, and this is a surface. There is one pulley that is attached. So this is the pulley basically attached, and now there is a mass that is connected through this side, and this is slightly at lower position. This mass is kept on a horizontal surface, and this mass, so there is a rod, there is a rope that is connected, and this is again connected through one another pulley. This pulley also contains a mass. They call this object as 2, this object as 1, and now this side of the pulley is basically connected to the roof, something like this. Now this height is given to you h. So this is the height that is given to you h. Let us discuss the problem. So what the problem says, in the given arrangement shown in the figure 1.19, so this is figure 1.19. Shown in figure 1.19, the mass of body 1 is eta times as large as object 2. So let us say 2 has mass m, then this will have a mass eta times m. Eta is basically 4, so this means this has a higher mass. This is 4m, this is m. So this means try to see what will happen as you leave this system. This is a 4 mg will act. So this side 4 mg, 2 mg, 2 mg, because tension will be, so if just you release the system, there is a force that is acting this direction 4 mg. This will be divided into 2 mg, 2 mg. So this means there is a tension in this string is 2 mg. And now there is a force only mg. So this will go up, this will go down. So one thing is clear. This will go down and this will go up. So one can verify this whether this will go down or not. You can verify because this is 4 mg that force is acting. Now sorry, here you have only 2 mg, 2 mg. So there is a tension that is mg. So because downward force is 2 mg upward, mg downward, so this will move up. Now initially the height of this object 2 width from the ground is h, that is also given. So this is the h. What is the minimum height that object 2 will rise up? So the system is released. So basically the system is released from rest. Question is asking what is the height that will be raised by this block 2. So height raised by block 2. So what we have to find out? So height raised by block 2. So that is the thing we have to find out. This is the important problem. So you see block 2. So in this case what we have to find, what is the height that is reached by the block 2. So 2-3 things is important. So this concept, this question basically first apply Newton's second law, and then I have to also apply kinematics, that is v square minus u square is equals to 2as. What will happen? How much higher this will go? So initially this system will move down, this will move up. So this will come maximum up to after height h. So when this moves a height h in the downward direction, this will collide with this one. Same time this will move some height. How much height this will move we can basically verify. You see, if this a string, so this means if this goes by height down, so this also goes by height down. So if this goes by h height down, so this means this a string has to open this side by height h. This side it has to open by h height, and this side also it has to open by h height. Are you getting? This side it has to open by h height, this has to open by h height. If this goes down h, this means this side also, this side of the string also comes with height h, this also comes with height h. This means this is a string that is coming down 2h height, but now this side is fixed. So this 2h height will come from this side. So this mass will move up by a 2h height. Are you getting? So if this goes by h down, this will go up by 2h height. Are you getting? Let us try to show me again. So if this pulley is initially in this position and this end is fixed, this end is coming down and this is attached to another pulley, something like this. So let us see. Now if this goes down, what you will have? So you will have situation is something like this, and now this pulley is also fixed basically. So I can fix this pulley. So system will look something like this. So okay, I can make something like this even more lower. So you see what happened. This is the height h by which this length has opened by height h. Similarly this side also, this height is opened by h. So total opening is h plus h2h, and this height, only one option we have, this can come from this side. So this side, this means this has to go by height 2h. Are you getting? Also, if the acceleration of this is h, a, so acceleration of this is 2a. Because if this moves by x, this moves by 2x, so this the acceleration of this object is 2a. Now we have to simply write down the equation and solve the equation, and then we will get the answer. Now once this reaches a height 2h, this object will have some velocity. Now due to this velocity, they can further go by some height more, so that is v square by 2z. So let us try to first find out the acceleration. So if I write equation of motion, so let us say for eta mg, so this object, what are the friction, what are the forces that is acting? I think you have copied this one. So for this mass, you see that is the downward direction, you have force eta mg. In the upward direction, you have a force tension, and this object is going down by acceleration a. This pulley, so this has a tension T. If this is a tension T, then this will have tension 2T, this will also have tension 2T. If this is a tension T, then this will have tension T by 2, and this will have a tension T by 2. Because this plus this is equals to this, because friction pulley is massless. So tension of this plus tension of this is equals to tension of this. So this is T. So in this case it will have T by 2, this will also have T by 2. So now I can say, so throughout this tension is T by 2. So for this object, so this is object number 2 you have, this is object number 1, mg will act downward, and tension that will act upward, that is T by 2. And this object is going up by acceleration 2a. Now I can solve for acceleration basically, sorry. So this is going down, so eta mg minus t is equals to mass into acceleration, so eta ma. Now this is going up, so t by 2 minus mg is equals to mass into acceleration, and acceleration in this case is 2a, so I have to write 2a. Now if I multiply this by 2, so this is equation 1, this becomes, if I multiply by 2, so t minus 2 mg is equals to 4 ma. Are you getting? So this is 4 ma. So now if I add equation 1 and 3, 1 and 2, so this goes, so I will have, let us take mg common, so we will have eta minus 2 is equals to, we will have am common, so let us say eta plus 4 m goes out basically ma. Are you getting? Let us copy this one and then we'll discuss next. So we will have, for acceleration now we have expression, so acceleration will be eta minus 2 divided by eta plus 4, m goes out into z. So this is the acceleration. So I think you have copied this one, please copy. Okay, so let us see. So what is happening for this mass? So let us say the mass object 2. Object 2 has just started to move up and acceleration 2a. So this is acceleration 2a. Basically this will move up to height 2h. And once this has moved at height 2h, this object 1 is now on the surface. So once this is on the surface, tension will be 0. So there is no tension, and once the tension is 0, this acceleration will basically vanish. So at this point of time, this block will gain some velocity. Are you getting? And due to this velocity, this will again go some more height, that is v square by 2z. So we have to find what is the extra height that is gained by this object. So this object will basically get some more height, extra height, let us say h dash it goes. So we have to find h dash. Initially it starts with 0 velocity, so let us say I can find what is the v. So v square, so final velocity v square minus u square is equals to 2 times a, acceleration is 2a, and distance traveled up to this is 2h. Are you getting? So I can write this is equals to 2h. Now after this is a velocity v, and it will go some more height. So final height, that the final velocity will be 0, so u square minus v square minus u square is equals to 2as. So v square minus u square, u is initial velocity is u square, v square. Are you getting? So because initial velocity here you have, that is v. So final velocity is 0. Are you getting or not? So let us say I can write here. So here is the final velocity is 0. Are you getting? Up to this end, so v square minus u square is equals to 2as. And now acceleration is simply friction, gravity, friction, free fall. So 2a h dash. We have to find h dash. So if I add these two equations, so this goes out. So g is in the downward direction, so I have to multiply with a minus sign. So I can say 2 into 2a into 2h. This is equals to 2z h dash. So 2 goes out. So I will have h dash is basically equals to 4ah. Are you getting? And divided by z also. And if I, so what is the total height reached? So I can say total height by object 2 is, initially it has moved a height 2h plus h dash. So 2h plus h dash is this 4ah divided by z. So if I take 2h common, so it will be 2h 1 plus 2a by z. And what is the value of 2a? So you see, we have already solved for acceleration. You see here in the top, a is eta minus 2 divided by eta plus 4 into z. So 2h 1 plus 2 times 2 by z, and a is, you see here, eta minus 2 by eta plus 4. So this is eta minus 2 by eta plus 4 into z. Z goes out, and if you solve, so this comes out to be 2h and eta plus 4 plus 2 eta, so this becomes 3 eta. You check this one, 3 eta and minus 4 divided by eta plus 4. You check yourself, I will also check again. Yeah, oh, there is a mistake. So you will have eta plus 4 and minus 2 eta minus 4. So this basically 4 goes out, because we will have, you can do yourself, eta plus 4 plus 2 eta minus 4. So 4 goes out, so we will have 6 eta h. I think you are able to see this one. So you will have 6 eta h divided by eta plus 4. So this is the maximum height that is raised by object 2. So let us copy this one. Now this is a very good problem basically. You see what we have done in this problem. Initially system is released from rest, and once you release from rest, I have to decide in which direction the system will move. and that we can do using the 4 mg mass. In one direction you have more force, so this means object 1 will move downward and object 2 will move up. You can see your copy. So object 2 will move up. Now once object 2 will move up, object is going down. So at one point of time object 1 will basically hit the horizontal surface. At that point of time, when this hits the horizontal surface, tension will be 0 because now string is slacked. So this means that after this point of time, object 2 will move as a free fall acceleration. But before before hitting this object will basically gain some velocity. So if I know the acceleration of block 2, I can find what is the velocity that has been gained at this point of time. Once you know the velocity gained is v, then you can find what is the height reached by this velocity, because the free falls v square by 2z. So height reached by v square by 2z. So you can simply find what is the extra height that is reached after this velocity has been gained. Are you getting? So let us copy this one. This is a fairly good problem basically. In this case, one more important point you have to learn is, if acceleration of the pulley 1, so this pulley, acceleration of this pulley is a, then acceleration of this block is 2a, because if this goes by x downward, this side the string will open by x, this side also will open by x. So this means this string has to open by 2x, but this will come only from this side. This side is fixed, so you cannot generate a string from this side. You can take a string only from this side. So 2x, it has to go up by 2x distance. So if it goes by 2x distance up, so acceleration of this is 2a, this is x, a. Now similarly, if the height gone down by h, this has to go height 2h up. And that's why, and when we are finding total height, I'm adding 2h plus some extra height, and extra height is basically equals to v square by 2z. Okay, let us discuss the next problem.